What's going on there, hitters and future hitters? LTM Vielman here, giving you guys a quick video on a very important topic that I consider, which is nutrition, of course. And you guys will hear me talk about nutrition a lot, and the reason why is because really it's one of the most important things when it comes to losing weight, or as we know it here, losing body fat. And even if your goal is to put on muscle, nutrition is vital. Back in the day, there were a lot of fads, a lot of the crazy diets out there, Atkins, and even till this day, there's still a lot of diets out there, like the raw diet. I believe this is what it's called, which is basically when you just eat a lot of raw vegetables and fruits. You don't really cook your stuff. Even back in the day, a lot of people, some of you know that, especially if you did any kind of bodybuilding, there was a concept of, in order for you to get big, you had to eat a lot. What you ate didn't really matter. I remember I had, friends in bodybuilding that would tell me, before you go to bed, you got to have yourself a bucket of ice cream because you need those calories to put on the weight. Well, all that ended up doing was making me really fat, really slow. And yes, I saw some increase in strength, but it was because it was backed up by heavy lifting, of course. But other than that, I was not happy with my body. I was not happy with the results I was getting. Same thing applies for other people doing, the juicing diet and all these crazy diets that, keep you from eating and getting the right macronutrients, meaning your protein, fats, and carbohydrates. Perfect example I have right now is one that's really popular apparently right now, which is the juicing diet, which is all you do is, I believe, you just drink just vegetable juice. You just juice. You get a juicer and you juice up a bunch of veggies and some fruits, and that's what you do for a couple of weeks. Some people do it up for a couple of months. Now, the biggest issue you start finding out with everybody that does this is that at some point, after they lose a lot of weight, because they do lose weight, you got to think about it, okay? You're starving yourself, you're not really putting anything in there, you're losing weight. Now, where's that weight coming from? A high percentage of that weight is coming from your muscle. It's not really fat. How do I know that? Because everybody that's done a lot of these juicing diets that doesn't really even exercise at all, they're, hey, I look good and, I'm losing all this weight. And then they come back to us and they come back to me and they go, hey, what do I do now? Because everything's just hanging. Everything's just sagging. I'm skinny, but I can't stand to look at myself with my shirt off because I got love handles and, I've got no muscle mass. I've got no strength. Well, that's what happens. When you basically take any one of your macronutrients, whether it's your carbs, your proteins, or your fats, out of the equation, that's a pretty good recipe for disaster right there. Here at HIT Fitness Group, and the way I've always trained everybody and even myself is, I believe diets are not good. Diets restrict you, okay? They completely restrict you from getting the nutritious food you need, and they really don't work. They don't work. Everybody that does a hardcore diet, like the juicing diet, Atkins diet, stuff like that, as soon as they get off the diet, because either they get sick of it or they're like, okay, I'm glad where I'm at, I'm happy where I'm at, and they start to eat normal again, which like most people do, they start to binge, meaning they start to eat a lot again, they bounce back up very quickly, and now 9 out of 10 people tend to get even fatter than they were before. So what's the key to success and getting in shape, staying healthy basically, getting stronger, looking leaner, meaning you have, more a cut up body, smaller waist, bigger back, women, thinner, nicer looking legs, right, smaller hips. The key is proper balanced nutrition. You guys need to either come see us at HIT Fitness Group, or if you already have a personal trainer, have him talk to you about your nutrition plan. Make sure you have the proper amount of calories, all right? The proper, if you're trying to lose body fat, that you're at the proper caloric deficit. If you're trying to put on muscle, that you have the proper calorie surplus, meaning that you're intaking more than your body's burning. That's how you're going to grow. But again, you have to make sure you're intaking the proper percentages of carbohydrates, protein, and fats. One of the things that I do here, and actually we do here, our team does here at HIT Fitness Group, is we dedicate ourselves to set up your nutrition guide that shows you exactly how many calories you need throughout the day to lose that body fat or to put on that muscle, and we're very stringent. I mean, we keep up with everybody daily as to, hey, you know, you overdid your carbohydrates today and you didn't get enough protein. You need to work on that. Why? Because everything has to be balanced. You need plenty of protein to build that muscle, to keep your immune system, you know, strong, to keep the body functioning properly. You need plenty of carbs so you can do the high intensity workouts so your body can function properly. When you drop your carbs a lot, which, you know, some people do, a lot of times when they're trying to lose body fat real quick, especially bodybuilders, everybody says the same thing. And I've done this before. You know, it's kind of like a quick fix. You do it about 2 weeks out or 3 weeks out before a show or a photo shoot, or, you know, you're gonna go to a friend's house at the pool, and, you know, some chick there that you want to impress, right, or a guy, for women and men. Either way, what a lot of people talk about is, you know, they lose focus, they feel irritated and stuff like that. And even and the other day, I had one of my hitters, you know, tell me this is how much I've eaten all day, and she had been snacking all day. She'd been eating really good foods. Now the problem was, she said, I'm still hungry. I feel like I'm not filling myself up. And when I looked at everything that she had eaten, immediately I told her, first of all, your calories are too low for the time of the day. She was around 700 calories at 5 o'clock. I was like, calories are too low, and I don't really see your fat in there. All the fats that you're required to intake throughout the day. She fixed it, got her nutrition on point for the next couple hours, and later that evening she said herself, holy moly, I'm actually full. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not craving anything anymore. Thank you. So again, it's very important, okay? Make sure you're getting the right amount of calories, the right amount of protein, right amount of fats, and right amount of carbs. Diets do not work. They do not work. I hate diets. As a matter of fact, I don't even use the word diet here at HIT Fitness Group. I tell you guys, nutrition. Good, healthy nutrition. Okay? That's what's going to make your body perform. That's what's going to help you lose the body fat. That's what's going to help you put on the muscle. And that's what's going to make you look really good. All right? So go ahead and give us a shout at the HIT Fitness Group, either on our Facebook, or send us an email at hitfitnessgroup@gmail.com, or email me personally at Brian, BRYAN, at hitfitnessgroup.com. Ask us all the questions you need, and we'll try to guide you as best as we can. And here in about 2 more weeks, we're going to be at our new facility doing a grand opening, and we hope to see you guys there. So remember, train strong, stay fit, definitely, as always, stay motivated. You'll live long. LT on Vielman, out.